Hello. Today I wanted to share with you my journey on as I began doing plant medicine. And this is something that I would have never thought that I would do. I was curious about different plant medicines and mushrooms and psychedelics and all kind of stuff. But I never thought the day would come to where I would be partaking in plant medicine. And today I wanted to bring on with me Mish and Serenity from the Amara retreat. They actually invited me to be a part of their retreat. So they are in the room. So I just want to bring them in. And thank you so much, everyone that is here. If you have any questions, if there is a question box, please put them in the question box, okay? Welcome, everybody. Hello.
Hello.
You figured it out.
Yeah. Thank you for inviting us here today. We're so honored.
You are
so
blessed.
You are so welcome. Yeah, I don't have anything planned, like any questions. I kind of just wanted to go with the flow of the conversation. But thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to even have this be a part of my journey.
We have to thank you.
Yeah, we have to thank you. You're more than welcome. And we always we don't believe in coincidences, right? It has meaning and a reason why we met and why you was calling in the medicine and that the medicine is now coming to you and that we all sitting now here together, This has a reason.
Yeah. So before we get started, let's just take a couple of breaths to ground ourselves in.
Maybe I could do my prayer. Would you like me to share? Yeah, absolutely. So for those of you that don't know me, I'm a Reiki master. Can you hear us okay?
Yes.
Okay, so for those of you that don't know me, I'm a Reiki master teacher and a channeler, and before I start any of my sessions, I like to create a very beautiful sacred space for everyone that calls in all the angels and calls in all the spirit guides and connects us to 5D Earth and the astral realms. So for those of you that would like to do that, if you just follow along, you don't have to do anything, just close your eyes and listen to my words. So breathing in, breathing out, breathing in the light, breathing out any stagnant energies, breathing in peace and calm, breathing out anything that needs to be released today. And I'm going to get you to carry on that breath, but I'm going to get you to visualize some roots coming from the bottom of your feet, traveling down through the building, traveling down through the 5D Earth, until you see the central core of 5D Earth, and you're going to see a bright violet flame. This is a Saint Germain Master Healing Violet Flame. And you're going to see this flame swirling up the roots through the 5D Earth, swirling up your body from your feet to your knees, to your hips, all the way up through your stomach, your chest, your neck, your head, down your arms. And this master transmuter is now going to take everything and anything that needs to leave today. You're going to visualize a lotus flower opening up on the top of your head, and you're going to see this violet flame shooting up towards the planets and the stars, all the way up until you see the bright light of the central sun, the galactic sun, Reiki energy, Ra energy, source divine energy, and now everything is being transmuted to the light. We're now going to see this bright, nourishing source light showering down towards planet Earth, all the way down until it gets to the top of your head. And here is where your crown chakra is. So you're going to visualize the top of your head, absorbing the divine source, love light, expanding, glistening, shimmering, traveling down now to between your eyebrows for your third eye. Visualizing your third eye chakra expanding, this beautiful divine light, traveling down now to your throat and your throat chakra. Seeing it also absorbing this beautiful divine energy, expanding, traveling down now to your heart and your heart chakra. Seeing your heart chakra filling with this divine, healing, nourishing, expanding light, traveling down now to your ribs area for your solar plexus. Seeing it absorbing this beautiful light, getting so bright, expanding to fill the whole space. Traveling down now to your belly button area for your sacral chakra. Seeing it also absorbing the beautiful light, expanding, traveling down now to between your hips, and your root chakra is now absorbing this beautiful divine light. Now all of your chakras are going to start expanding even more so that your entire body is engulfed in source divine healing love light, traveling down your arms, down your legs to your feet, traveling down through the roots, through the 5D earth, until it meets the Saint Germain flame. And you're going to visualize this beautiful ebb and flow of transmuting light going up and beautiful source light coming down. Now this light coming down is so powerful, it's overflowing over the top of your head and all around your body. So your whole aura is now expanded in this beautiful divine light. And now we're going to call in source and ask for anything that's been sent your way that is not of source love consciousness to be removed on all timelines, dimensions and planes. And we're going to ask for everything and anything that is for your highest timeline, your happiest, healthiest, wealthiest, most abundant, kindest divine mission timeline to be brought into your field. We're now going to call in for protection all around for each of you and this space, a sacred portal. We are here today, as above, so below. We're going to call in all the angels, all the guides. We're going to call in all the ascended masters, your higher self and your innate. We're going to call in Source Divine, the universe, and give gratitude to them all for being here today, for supporting and loving and guiding you all. And we're going to give gratitude to the guardians of the land for allowing us to do this beautiful sacred space here today. And gratitude to Stephanie for bringing us all together and sharing this beautiful portal with you all. And gratitude to my brother Mish for being just the most incredible being that stands next to us and supports us here in Amara. And thank you to every person that sees this today or in the future. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh.
And slowly you can start coming to your body, becoming aware of the room and feeling this beautiful vibration that you are now floating in.
Thank you so much for that. So before we get started, I did want to share a little bit about like why I decided to make this decision to come to the retreat and experience plant medicine. And then what I would like for you to do is just introduce yourselves, and then I'll let you just have the mic. But I will say before the call, I did some meditation and I pulled a card. And the card that I received for this call is Inner Child Healing.
Yay!
And I don't know, I've just been a little emotional. I just noticing myself today feeling emotional and tears just randomly coming out. But when I saw this card, I was like, oh boy, like, okay. I said, I'm about to, this is what this is about, I think. Partially what this experience, what I called in is for that inner child healing, because I definitely been doing the work for many years, and the past 8 years of my life has been, I can't even think of the word, it's been unbelievable what I called in. And just for you, Serenity and Mish, coming to me and inviting me. I know that this is the universe moving me, allowing me to receive the next level of my life. And I'm not apologizing for my
That's
emotions.
good. Yeah, let it come out. It's beautiful.
I just know that everything works out for me. I just know it.
Yeah.
And I just go through life trusting. I don't really, I'm clear about, oh, this is what I want. This is how it's going to be. I'm just like, okay, universe, creator, like, what now? And the past 7 years of my life has been amazing. And it was a decision that I made that I didn't fully understand, but I could feel that this was right. I just knew this is what I had to do. I did not care what anyone thought or what happened. And so now I feel the same thing coming here to Playa del Carmen. And I had told someone that one day I would like to take mushrooms. I think I told my husband. I was like, yeah, I might do something like that because I'm into documentaries and I'm always seeing people share their experiences with everything. And I watched a ayahuasca documentary and I was just like, I don't think I want to do that. I don't think that's for me. I never had a desire to do that. But I was curious about mushrooms, but I never did that either. And so when you came to me, I was like, oh. And I have met a couple of people since being here in Playa del Carmen that just came up to me and was like, yeah, I did ayahuasca and it changed my life and this is what happened, my whole family. And I was like, okay. And it just kind of kept coming to me. And I'm just like, okay. So then when you reached out to me, it was just like, we want you to be a part of this retreat, this plant medicine, this is what it is. And I was just like, is this real? I was like, I didn't believe it at first. And so then we ended up having a call and I spoke to one of my friends because I was unsure because I don't know what I don't know.
Yeah.
But there was just something in me that it wasn't an immediate yes, but you know when something is just so good to be true and it's just a hell yeah, that a part of you is like, no, you don't deserve something so great. So you should put down in it. You should be cynical. But all of me was just like, no, I'm doing it. Like I'm doing it. Like, yeah, I don't know what it is, but I'm doing it. I just that's just how I move in life, and it has always worked out for me. But I have friends in my life that confirm that what you guys are offering is amazing, it's stellar, you're doing it right. And so I'm just, again, so fortunate with how my life unfolds. Thank you for being here. And now I would just love for you to share who you are and how you got started and what I'm talking about that I'm going to.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for sharing all of that. That's so magical and so beautiful. And before we do that, what you are experiencing is so normal in this journey because you've actually tapped into your higher self and you are hearing your higher self and you are hearing the plan that your higher self made for you, and you are stepping into that timeline. So this is why you feel this like instant yes, because your soul decided you're going to go on this path, and at this time, at this moment, you were going to come to such a retreat to the medicines. It was all going to start aligning. So it's surprising when it happens, but you feel it in your soul. You're like, I don't know why, but I know this is what I have to do. And the same, you just stop caring about what other people think because your soul knows, I deserve this. I deserve to live the best version of myself. I deserve to heal. I deserve to have all the blessings the universe is waiting for me. And that's the magic of the plant medicine. It can just get rid of everything that's blocking you and let you step into your divine. And as we were talking earlier, not only does it clear everything, but once you clear everything, that's when the fun part starts, because then all the activations start coming through, the connection with all the guides, seeing behind the veil. Your divine mission is so powerfully activated that it's no longer trying to think and the 3D way of doing things. It's like literally you surrender and your divine mission comes to you. You just listen and follow. So the work, it's hard, but it's so worth it when you get to the other side, because that's when all the doors open for you, all the synchronicities happen, all the joy happens. So we are honored that you are obviously our soul tribe. Absolutely, 100%. There's no way that you would be here unless you're in our extended soul tribe. And we can't wait to literally hold space while we see you step into your highest version. So thank you, thank you. And now I'm going to pass you over to Mish.
So it's beautiful that you pulled the card, because what we mentioned in the preparation call, as soon as you signed up for the retreat, the ceremony actually has begun. Mm-hmm. It's not just during the retreat. And from now on, like, probably you will see even more synchronicities, or the universe gives you exactly the signs, you know, what you have to work on, what you have to see. So you are guided. You are guided to this journey. So let me introduce myself. Who doesn't know me? I'm Mish. I love to work with plant medicine. My greatest teacher. I was not always like this, where I'm right now. I had to do a lot of work. I'm working with plant medicine for the last 7 years. I lived 5 years in Bali. I just moved to Tulum. And what was guiding me to Tulum? Medicine. So the medicine was calling me to Tulum. I did like a 1 month Bufo Alvarius training here. And the universe brought Serenity and me together for this divine mission. We met at the second day, and it was clear we have to meet for this journey to birth Mara, you know, this movement to offering like retreats for the whole world. And yeah, that is how the journey unfolded, the beginning of this movement. And personally, I started to work with mushrooms, so that was the beginning. And then I was experimenting with other medicines who came into my life when I was ready for it. So medicine always comes into your life when you are ready. Each medicine has its own frequency, and each medicine is like an amazing teacher. And then Bufo, Campbell, ayahuasca came into my life. And yeah, I was like always curious what's out there, how can be like a better version of myself. And then step by step, it was calling me, okay, now you're ready. That is your purpose. You are here to serve the medicine, to share the medicine, to hold space for other people. And this is how the puzzle, at the end of the day, came together and guided me like to Tulum to do even this deeper work with medicine.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you. So my journey is a little bit different. I have to give you a backstory. I'll try to keep it short. So I was not on the medicine path. In 2016, I was very connected to my angel cards. I was doing yoga. I had crystals. I had all of this beautiful things happening in my life, but I really wanted the next level. Like I saw everyone getting married and having children, and that wasn't happening for me. And I was very confused because I knew I was a good person and I was worthy. I was an early years teacher in a school. You know, I worked with children every day. I was always nurturing and loving and caring. And so, like most people do, I went to one of the like fortune teller people. It was spirit guide channeler. Like I'm now a channeler, which is hilarious. But back then, before ayahuasca, I couldn't channel my guides. And so I went to see a group channeling session, and one by one we went in. And the woman said to me, she was like, you need a lot more than angel cards and crystals. I said, well, what do you mean? I'm a really good person. And I was like, and she said, it's got nothing to do with you in this life. She said, you are a change maker. You were literally born to clear your bloodline in both sides, 7 generations, all of the karma from past lives, everything. You are going to clear it. And I was like, well, what do I do? How do I do that? And she said, well, you have to do plant medicine. And I said, do you mean ayahuasca? Because I'd heard of it. And she said, yes. And I was like, oh, okay. Seems a bit extreme, but she's telling me, so I'm going to take it and put it in my mind. And I went out and I asked everyone, did she tell you to do plant medicine? They were like, no, they just told us to change jobs, or, you know, very normal matrixy stuff. And then I went to Qatar. I was a teacher in a school. It's a very different path to what I'm on now. And my friend was from Romania, and she was like, I have a fortune teller in Romania. She's amazing. She always gets everything right. And I was like, okay, it's been a year. Let's have this call. So she was translating for me. And I asked the same question because I still wasn't married, still didn't have any kids. And the woman said to me, I see no future for you. And I was like, what do you mean? And she said, I see no future for you. Now, I was so shocked. I didn't really know what to say. And I was like, okay. And I said, what can I do? And she was like, you need to do a massive soul cleanse for all of your bloodline on both sides. And she said, you need to do something very intense, like plant medicine, something that's going to really get it out. And I said, do you mean like ayahuasca? And she said, yes. Well, that was it. I booked my flights straight away. I booked my flights. I was like, I am going to a retreat. I'm going to do ayahuasca and I'm going to get whatever it is out. And since then, I went to a retreat. So I was very lucky. I was held in a beautiful space. I did 3 ceremonies over 4 days. I did a deep dive into the medicine and my life completely changed. She connected me to Source. She connected me to Mother Earth. I had tears of joy for the first time in my life. I cleared all my past life karma. I got to see it all. She gave me an understanding of like the beauty of our womb. She gave me so many gifts. I could never be the same after that. The veil was removed. I felt the divine being that I was born to be. And then I went back to the matrix, as we all do. And the illusion, the veil is off. You see reality for what it is. You see that they're poisoning in our water. They're poisoning our food. The children are being put in these little boxes and expected to sit there and learn and be, basically brainwashed. They're not being taught how to become the best version of themselves. So I was a teacher, so this was awful for me because I believe children should be the creative beings, the most happiest versions of themselves. So obviously I wasn't going to last very long in the matrix anymore. And when COVID happened, basically I decided I needed to be somewhere free. I needed to be in a place where I was with my community, where other people were spiritual, they understood, and I could continue this beautiful healing journey. And luckily, the universe brought me to Tulum. Well, Tulum. I actually went to Playa del Carmen first. And there is such a beautiful healing pot. Everyone that comes to Playa del Carmen that's in the spiritual journey comes for deep healing. And the healing is amplified. And so I went with some other shamans. I felt nothing. So I had ayahuasca with 2 other shamans. I felt nothing. The 3rd shaman that I went to is a shaman that we work with. He is next level. When I did his ceremony, everything shifted. Everything. I had the most powerful womb healing. I had the most powerful, healed all of my feminine lineage. Like all the trauma they'd been through. She showed me and she cleared it. It was such a profound, but also beautiful, magical night that as soon as I finished, I said, I have to do retreats. Every single person on this planet must experience this ceremony, this medicine, whatever you're doing. Like, everyone will benefit from this. And 6 months later, I started the first retreats, the ayahuasca retreats. And I've seen how everyone has changed their lives. I've literally watched people come into this healing space. They've come to our retreats. Some of them have done the first ayahuasca ever in their life. And they have stepped into these higher timelines. They're creating the most beautiful spiritual 5D earth communities. They're traveling the world. Like, they've literally stepped into their divine missions. And not only that, they're also our community. Every single person who is our soul family, I met them through ayahuasca. She brings everyone together because we're all on this path. It's not a coincidence. We all planned it this way. The one thing that was missing, though, was Mish. Because I know about deep diving in the medicine. I have gone through the biggest trauma healing experience of my life, and I have cleared it. And this is how I know. I have been through sexual abuse, physical abuse, mental abuse as a baby. I have seen dark magic that's been put on the army. My dad was in the army in Northern Ireland. The suffering that was done in those places, like pure evil. I've seen it all. I was connected to it all through my birth. And ayahuasca has come in and literally cleansed it layer by layer by layer by layer. Even the healing goes out to these other countries around the world where the English army did these horrific things. And through me, they have sent healing out to the other children around the world that have been suffering. So she is going to help you, but she's going to help your family, your lineage, and anyone that's connected all around the world. And it's very hard to understand this until you sit with the medicine, just how powerful it is. And that's not a short version, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I could talk for years.
Well, what is the one thing? Because I hear you. You're saying so. So are you saying that every experience that you could have with ayahuasca it could be different, and it just depends on the environment, the shaman, the one that's facilitating it?
Yes.
Is that so? It's like it's important. So how will someone be able to choose what is correct for them, or it's just something that you just allow?
I would recommend that everyone sit with our shaman. So there are amazing shamans around the world, but there is a difference. There is ayahuasca. She is going to do the deep dive on the healing. And yes, you can go to the Amazon like Mish has done, and you can deep dive into the healing. But the difference is the sound healing. I'm a Reiki master teacher, and I have done a Reiki session a few sessions for our shaman. And I have seen that there are these higher, beautiful beings that are channeling this amazing high vibration energy for planet Earth, because planet Earth is ascending. Planet Earth is also going through this massive rebirth. And to do that, all the dense layers have to come off and the higher vibration has to come up. So you will experience this in the ceremonies. You're going to go to these higher dimensions and they're going to say to you, bring the energy to the earth. So you literally bring it down. So yes, you can do healing anywhere in the world. But if you want it to be beautiful and special and take you to the higher realms, it's the music that's going to do that. And I can't stress that enough. If you can't come to our shaman and you do want to do the medicine, then ask people. Literally ask the community. Who have you sat with? What experience did you have? And soon you will feel into it. So, for example, there's other amazing shamans, and they do amazing work. But I've sat with another medicine that's called Yahe. It comes from Colombia. It is a master cleanser. So it cleanses your body. But I spent 2 days, 2 nights on the toilet. 2 nights on the toilet, in the bushes, on the toilet, in the bushes, just cleanse, 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 cleanse. It wasn't a pleasant, no shape or form was it a pleasant experience. So I got what I needed, but I felt pretty rubbish at the end of it because I didn't get to, because I connect with astral realms all the time. So I'm expecting something pretty profound when I go through this journey. And it's the music, the handpan, the harp, the voice that literally levels you up high enough to be in these different realms. And ayahuasca has taught me that. She said to me, she's like, because sometimes you're doing deep healing, and she said to me, listen to the music, listen to the sounds. And I listened to the sounds and I felt myself floating up, and I was in the fairy realm. It was just joy, just love. My heart was so open. I was so happy, so joyous. And then something got my attention, probably what they were working on. I came back down and I was like, no, 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 no. I want to go up to I want to go back. And she said, you can't demand it. You have to feel it. You have to feel with your heart. Listen to the music. Open up your heart. And I did it, and I started raising up again. So she is a master healer teacher. She teaches you what you need to know.
So what do you think, why do you think the music is important? Can you go further into that? Why, for the experience?
Absolutely. It's the bliss aspect. The music, this particular music, it's called medicine music. It's designed for the medicine. It is of a high vibration. It's channeled. It's so pure that when it goes into your cells, I've got goosebumps just talking about it. It goes into your heart. Your heart feels bigger than you've ever experienced in your life. More bliss than you can have through, the other ways that people in the Matrix try to be happy. They drink or they party or whatever. This is pure, like literally connecting to source. That sort of feeling comes from the music. And because you have that feeling, your consciousness is rising. And when your consciousness, your vibration is rising enough, that's when you can access these higher vibrations, because they're always here. So let's say here you're in the density. You can't access this because you are here on this vibration. But you're listening to the music, you're working with grandmother ayahuasca, you feel so connected to everything. You are automatically raising your vibration, and then suddenly you are there. And it can happen, it's different times for different people, but it can happen quite fast. Like for me, it was I think it happened on my second ceremony. But I was only doing ayahuasca. You are going to be doing buffo. And buffo is like a shortcut. I'm going to hand you over to Mish, actually, because this is so powerful. This is why we brought the medicines together.
Yeah, so I would love to add two things for your first question. So each medicine has its own consciousness. So, and each journey will be different. And the medicine always chooses what you are ready to receive. For sure, we work with intentions. They're super important to prepare you for the journey and keep them in your heart. But at the end of the day, the medicine chooses what is for you in this moment most important. So basically, that's the reason why we don't want to come with any expectations how the journey has to look like. It's all about trust and surrendering. And about the music, I would love to add as well, we are the only species on this planet who can express through our voice. We can sing, we can dance. And if you look back, music and dancing, if you look back to any tribes, music plays always a big part. So there is something within us what connects us deep to sound, music, movement. And that is also in how you basically move through like a journey or through like when things coming up, it's always through breath, sound, and movement. Like traumas are stored in your body or something, or it's always breathing, breath, sound, releasing through sound and movement, like because the trauma is stored in the body.
Yeah.
So there is something really special about like expressing ourselves through voice, through singing together as a tribe, coming together and celebrating, dancing together. So that's probably why we feel so attracted to music.
And the buffo is a rebirth. You're literally, your soul, it's very short but so profound. Your soul leaves your body, goes back to source, and comes back down again. So you come back, this higher version of yourself. Very short, but very, very profound. And one of the experiences I had, she pulled out trauma from me that if ayahuasca had shown me this trauma, I would not be here right now. I would be in a mental hospital. It was so disturbing that Buffo told me, you don't need to see this. This particular trauma is too much for your physical body to come back from. So she literally pulled it. I found it going. If you look at the video, I have a video. I was, rolling around a lot as it was all being pulled out. And after I came back, I was like, wow, I feel so much lighter. Because the onion, she starts off with the small layers, and the deeper you go, the deeper the trauma, right? So she was saving that last bit that had to come out, and she wanted it to come out in the nicest possible way. So 30 minutes and gone.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so grateful. And this is why we have to combine these medicines, because we know what works, and we know that people are ready, especially Starseeds, light workers, empaths. We are ready to step into our highest timeline. We don't have 10 years anymore to do this. We want to be there now. So we want to deep dive and help people to remove everything, to find their joy, connect with the higher realms, find their community, start their divine mission. And this is the purpose of our retreat.
So when you say combined medicines, what medicines are we going to have at the retreat?
I'm talking a lot, would you like?
So the retreat is lined up so that each medicine is working hand in hand. And it's not like every day is a full blast of the medicine. No. First day is like we're working with cacao. Cacao has its own spirit. It's like a medicine. It's like a microdose of magic mushrooms to open the heart, to connecting to Mother Earth through dance, where we work with amazing musicians. Then the second day is where we work with Bufo. Bufo is pure consciousness, non-duality, oneness, where you experience oneness, one with everything around you, with nature, with every human being, this pure consciousness. And then the third night, Mother Ayahuasca is coming, and she will show you, this is the highlight of the retreat, she will show you what you need to see, hear, or feel, and takes you on a journey. And there we are more like in the astral realms. So then the next day is the final day. We integrate and bring our experience back to the earth with the grandfather. It's Vachuma. And this integrates basically your experience is also really light and gentle, really heart opening, back to the earth, to the elements. And this is the grandfather. So basically we're working with all medicines together. Everything is hand in hand, works hand in hand. So actually it will be a really amazing journey.
It's we've designed it in such, we both believe, we've been on this journey for a long time, and we've had so much experience with the medicines, and healing doesn't have to be so hard. Yes, part of it can be hard. Obviously you're releasing these things that have held you back, like things that we haven't wanted to see. But you can also have the beauty. We're in this beautiful villa, and we've got Mother Earth and the birds, and it's just so divine. We're going to have the lotus flowers. So lotus flowers are one of the highest vibrations on the planet. It's a liquid. So this particular one, the blue lotus, comes from Egypt. Even when you put it on your skin or you drink it, it raises your vibration. We're going to have the angel walk, which is when you walk through and everyone showers you with blessings. Like your heart will be so full of love and community and joy, and you will feel so held in this space. And the Wachuma at the end, it makes you feel so grateful to be a human on this planet, because you see how beautiful Mother Earth is, the elements, the water, the air, the plants. It connects you so deeply to yourself and the land and the others, that everyone's just smiling and dancing and singing, and just the hearts are just huge. You're literally going to float out of the retreat.
And this is life about, right? Life is about joy, celebration, community. It's so important. Like someone who really holds you on this, we created, you know. Life is not about suffering or conditioning. No, it can be different. It can be so beautiful if you say yes to it. Then the magic will unfold.
Yeah. And the retreat doesn't end when you leave. This retreat, Amara is a consciousness. Amara was channeled from the higher beings. She is a movement that we are taking to the world. And we were told, we had a call this morning, and we were explaining, first you have to do the healing. We have to get rid of everything that's in the way of you stepping into your highest version. But afterwards, this is where the magic happens, because this is when we can help you to step into the higher realm version of yourself. So we're going to be taking Amara around the world. We're going to be going to the sacred sites. We're going to get the activations, the downloads, the knowledge, the wisdom. You're going to be able to access your Akashic records. You're going to be able to remember your past lives in Egypt or Jordan or Africa or India. Like, the next level is so powerful that we are going to support people through from the moment they meet us until we all go back up to the stars, whenever that might be, because this is a community. This is a family.
What's, if you haven't already shared, what's one thing you would like people to know about plant medicines, and the thing that you think they get wrong about plant medicine?
Good question.
Really good question.
Really good. We had that conversation earlier. Yeah.
Do you want to
No,
share?
I'm talking too much. I'm so sorry.
So first, I think in society, plant medicine is associated with abuse, drugs. You will kill yourself. It's not good for you. You can't benefit from it. What I can't agree with. It's the opposite. Plant medicine is a gift from Mother Earth. It's here to raise our frequency, heal, raise the vibration. It is here for us to use it. And we are also nature. We are human beings. We are part of this big complex. And so it's here to use,
Absolutely.
to evolve.
It's basically from the creator. Everything that we need for our healing is already on Mother Earth. Way that thousands and millions of years ago, everything is on planet Earth. Everything we need to heal our mind, our body, our soul. We all know that plants can do so many powerful things. And unfortunately, we are in a time period on this earth where it's all about corporations making money. They don't care about people's healing. They want you to be on medications. You feel depressed, we're going to give you antidepressants. And they make loads of money from it. Fantastic. If you stay in it forever, fantastic. Plant medicines go to the root cause. What is making you sad? What have you experienced in your life? Let me show you where this pain is coming from. Let's heal this pain. Let's remove this pain. And then you can start living that higher life. You don't need these medications. Every single person can heal with plant medicine. Every single one. And it's a very strong statement, but I've seen it. I've seen it with my own eyes. Like every single person, like, yes, you have to pick the right medicine, the right shaman, the right medicine man, the right environment. Everything stems from trauma. everything. All
And
illnesses. Conditioning, yeah, conditioning. These plants are more powerful than anyone can imagine because they are from the creator. They are a consciousness, and as soon as you start sitting with these medicines, it makes a lot more sense. Right now it's very hard to even comprehend that a medicine can have a consciousness, but when you're in a ceremony and you have this energy, this grandmother energy supporting you, helping you, showing you, guiding you, there's no doubt in your mind. From then onwards, everything shifts. Everything. And we have so much gratitude for the medicines. They're going to change planet Earth. We're going to usher in new Earth because of these medicines. And it's already happening here in Tulum.
Yeah, I just, you know, I'm curious. I'm open. I'm like, okay, like that's how I am with it because, you know, ayahuasca came to me and I'm like, okay. So it's like sometimes I want to be a little unsure about this, but I'm like, but I really don't know. I'm just going to remain curious and open. And you guys have done a fantastic job with just being present, giving me the information, being supportive, and just always being available. And like I said, I have a couple of friends. Somebody actually, a couple of them was in here that I talked to that experienced plant medicines, and they were just saying like, you know, what you were doing is stellar. You know, the right plant medicines that you're using, how you're facilitating the retreat. It's really well done. Now, would you like to share about the retreat? Like just the, like if anybody wants to join, where can they hit you up? Like tell us a little bit about the retreat itself, Amara. So if anybody wants to connect with you, they
Absolutely, we're always ready.
Yeah,
And
always
there's
ready.
always, there's like a beautiful saying, whenever you're ready, the teacher will show up, you know, and then you can decide, yes, and the magic will unfold, or you can still live in resistance, you know, and block it. But at the end, you choose the plan before you came to this earth. Everything is already written for you. You choose your parents, you choose your life, and so on. But you can decide if you open the Pandora box or if you still want to hide and live in fear or resistance. But as soon as you say yes, the beauty will and the magic will unfold.
Yeah. It's really important to be brave. And what you're feeling, what anyone else is feeling, is very normal.
So
I was
normal.
terrified. But my fear, what I wanted in my life, was more powerful than the fear. You know, I was scared, but I really wanted to live my best version. I really wanted to clear all my blockages. And so I faced the fear and I did it anyway. And it's the best decision I've ever made in my entire life. I wish I'd started this journey earlier, like 10 years, 20 years, even when I was a teenager. Like, could you imagine being so clear at a younger age? But unfortunately, I waited till later. So I recommend everyone, if you're feeling the call, you're ready to change, yes, you're going to feel the fear, but do it anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell them about Amar.
We could talk all day about
Yeah.
Well, okay.
How much time?
Right, you can. Okay. Well, just about the retreat, the like how many days, the details of like the retreat.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can go.
I'm still talking a lot, so I'm going to let you share. You have a beautiful voice.
So basically, Amara, this movement, everything is channeled to us. So we really we met how we met. We went to all the sacred sites here in Mexico to get our blessings, and we received all the codes. The name is channeled to light language, to Lumeria, you know. There's so many stories behind it, but keep it short. Like everything is meant to be, that we are on this mission. And this retreat is all about deep healing, finding your purpose, discovering who you really are, whatever. Everything is welcome. So that's the reason why we offered like this, or why we created this 5-day, 4-night retreat. It's like a completely rebirth, where we're working with several medicines, like first day cacao and mushroom, second day bufo, third day ayahuasca, fourth day bachuma, plus
Reiki channeling.
Private Reiki channeling
You get to
session.
speak to your guides and I can answer the questions for you.
Amazing musicians, like almost every day we have another musician, and everyone who comes to Tulum knows you have amazing community, amazing medicine community, so many talented musicians, and we have the best, or one of the best. And yeah, for sure, always what is important, the set and settings. That means like each participant, we prepare for the retreat. We have like a medicine booklet what explains you and guides you to this journey, prepares you for it. We have a preparation call, and then after the retreat we have several integration calls with the community, because integration is the most important thing if you do plant medicine, to really integrate your experiences into your daily life. And sometimes, you know, you can feel overwhelmed or things coming up afterwards, because the medicine will be still with you for weeks, and there we help to really integrate, and we want to make sure everyone has the best amazing experience in their entire life, and guide them even afterwards, and hold their hands through this complete journey, this rebirth.
And they also have the WhatsApp group. So the people that are going to be on your particular retreats are going to be soul family. Like the things that you experience together creates this powerful bond. And it's so important afterwards that you have this community of people that understand the journey that you're going on. Because you're going to go on similar up-levelings in your life. All of you are going to be up-leveling in your life. And to do that, some things have to leave. You know, so something that you are going through, maybe they are going through. So it's really nice to have this space where you can share, I'm feeling this, and someone's like, oh, I'm feeling that too. And you can really understand that it's a shedding, it's a growing, it's an evolving, because this retreat is a rebirth. It's sort of like you're going in as a caterpillar. The retreat is the cocoon stage, and then you are leaving as a butterfly with brand new wings, like literally brand new wings. Everything is new, everything's better, but it's new. And to have that support of ourselves and the other people is priceless. Like some of my closest friends on the planet, soul family, is through ayahuasca. And when I first did the retreat, we spoke every day, everything we were learning so much about the universe and about the veil, and there's so much that we don't know that we're going to learn after the veil is taken off, and to share those learnings and those experiences, it's like gold.
Okay, so is the retreat that I'm going to, is that still available? Is that still open, or is that complete?
It's almost full.
Almost full. So we have 2 more rooms available for the December retreat, and 3 more rooms available for the January retreat. But we are also planning already for more dates, because we're becoming so many requests right now. So probably we will line up even more retreats next year, because it's completely needed.
People are asking, aren't they? February, March, April, summer. There's a movement, there's a global movement right now. Something has shifted on planet Earth, and the status quo, people are not willing to live in the suffering anymore. People are ready, they can feel that pull to just get rid of the shackles and to step into their higher mission. So this is why so many people are feeling the call so strongly to the medicines.
Yeah, I think, well, for me, I started that journey back in 2017, and it's just funny that this is continuing to be the theme of my life. It was like I joined this group, then eventually turned into a spiritual cult, but everything that you are sharing about the plant medicines, it gave me the same feeling. So now I am looking forward to this part of my journey, going into my higher self through plant medicines. Uh, I'm very intrigued by it, and if you are watching this now, if you are in a transitional state now, or if you're going through anything, or if you're asking the question why, or if you're feeling like the Matrix, you're outgrowing it, this could be a sign for you. Because for me and my family, we are going through a huge transition. That's why I came to Playa del Carmen. I didn't come here to heal. I came here to experience something fun and new, and just a change in my life. So it's just interesting to me that this came to me when I moved, because it's just I just been feeling I just been feeling like I'm in a transition. Like I'm just asking, like, what now? What am I here to do now? And what I used to do before, it was exciting and fun, and I learned a lot. But I feel like I've outgrown that, and it doesn't light me up in the way that I used to. And it's like I'm a mother, I'm a wife, but I know I can do so much more. And that's just been a question mark, on my forehead for the past couple of years. I'm just gonna be transparent. I just been in this space to where I'm like, now what? Like, I got everything that I wanted, but now I'm at this place where I'm like, yeah, no, this isn't it. Like, so I think that's why I'm more so curious about what the plant medicines can reveal to me that I'm not seeing. We would love to blame the outside world, but it's like, but I know there might just be something in me that I just don't have access to on my own. I definitely would love to have a chip on my shoulder. Like, I did the healing work. I did, I'm spiritual. I grow. I work on myself, but, you know, I know that sounds arrogant. So that's why I'm like, okay, I don't know what I don't know. And I just know that if I remain curious and open to life, that I might learn something. So that's what I'm welcoming Amara in my life to just shine some light, point me into the direction, some clarity, confirmation. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's really exciting not to know, you know. So before we go, is there anything else that you would like to share or add that you didn't get to say yet? I don't hear you.
Can you hear me again?
Yes, now I can hear you.
Yeah, sorry. So interestingly, we share similar journeys and similar stories. So we get the message, maybe we're starting with some meditation, breathwork, journaling, and there are so many amazing modalities out there. And I meditate for 7 years. Every morning I do it all, and I have experienced it all, like vipassanas and so on, and they are powerful. So please continue do it in your daily practices until plant medicine comes into it. This is the deep work, and it's like 50 to 100 therapy sessions in one journey. So this is actually when the deep work starts. And for me personally, all the other modalities are great teachers and also prepare you for what's out there, what you can't really see with your eyes, because there is so much more you can imagine.
Yeah. I'd like to just mention that we're seeing a huge trend. There's a shift. I've been doing the retreats for the last 3 years, and this year, the biggest group who are contacting us are families, like husband, wife, children, and they, as a family, because before it was very much individual healing, from the people coming. I've decided I'm going on this journey, and now we're getting a lot of couples that are like, we want to go on this journey together. We want to elevate together. We want to be the best parents for our children, our grandchildren. We want to heal our lineages. Like, it's such a shift.
Beautiful
it's so
to see,
beautiful that this next generation don't have to go through what we went through, because their parents are doing the work for the entire bloodline. They are stopping these blockages, these traumas from being passed down. They are the change makers, and I love this. It makes me so happy to see we're stepping into the future. We're stepping into new earth. It's so magnificent in our lifetime to experience this. We are really blessed.
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody asked, you may have already said it, but what are the dates for the retreat?
That's it.
Yeah.
Hello.
So we have actually one retreat coming up on the 4th of December, 4th to the 9th, and one retreat on the 22nd of January for 4 days,
4 nights. 4 nights, 5 days.
4 nights.
Okay. And I'm going to the one in December.
December,
So fitting, because my birthday.
the opening.
It will be the most powerful portal because it is ending 2025. You're literally leaving everything that cannot come with you behind, so that when you step into 2026, you are on the ground running.
Yeah, I'm excited because next year will be a universal year one, if you are familiar with numerology. And I'm a life path 1, and my personal year is going to be a 1. So this is like initiation. Like ending the 9-year cycle that I was in and starting anew. And the fact that I'm going to be able to clear that energy with plant medicine, I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, this, I cannot make this up. I just cannot make this up. And I just wanted to share this with my community. If y'all have any more questions, please feel free to hit up Mission Serenity. I will tag them in this live and go on to Amara Sanctuary to get more information about that. I would love for one of y'all to come to the retreat with me.
Yeah.
Like, that would be so fun if somebody in my community came. I would really love that. So if you feel resonant with this, please come and be with me as I embark on something I would have never thought I would be fortunate to do, or even the thing is to even have the courage to do it. Since moving to Lafayette, everything has been about just facing my fears, embracing and going towards my fears. Like, and the growth that I've received, the remembrance that I have walked into just facing my fears, just in a matter of time being here, it's mind blowing. So that's why I'm like, I'm doing this, and I'm looking forward.
We're so proud of you. We're so proud of you for having this courage of knowing that it's time to step into that highest version and find out what it is. Because these medicines will give you the answers. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to watch this journey unfold for you, because it's going to be very special.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And thank you everybody that have come into the live. And thank you, Mission Serenity, for being here and doing what you do. I appreciate you.
Thank you so much, Stephanie.
Yeah, any questions that anyone has, they can reach out to us anytime. We're both available every day to answer any questions about anything.
Especially for the first timers, who have never experienced plant medicine. We are definitely here to help support. If you have any questions, shoot us a message and try the best possible way. Thank you so much, Stephanie.
Thank you. Thank you for watching as well. Bye.